I just finished a 48-hour water fast, and this is how it went. I decided to do this fast in order to give my body a break, to let her slow down, let my organs rest that have been running for however many days I've ever been alive, and to see that I know a lot of people say that they feel like a spiritual connection when they do these fasts. So if you've been keeping up with my videos, you know, but if not, I started the fast with a prep day. And the prep day, all I ate were fruits and vegetables. I ate a bunch of fruit in the morning, I had some vegetables for lunch, and then for dinner, I did a smorgasbord of vegetables, kind of pan-cooked with olive oil, salt, and pepper. And I ate watermelon for dessert. So I was eating watermelon probably until about 9 p.m. And then on the day of the full moon, I started my water fast. So for 2 full days, I was only drinking water with lemon, cayenne, and apple cider vinegar. On the first day, I noticed that my body got hungry at the routine times. I'm at home all day, so I can easily access the fridge when I get hungry, and I noticed like my 10 a.m. hunger. That day I was actually out riding on my motorcycle and my clutch broke, and so I had this like stressful afternoon. I was on the side of the road from about 11:30 until about 3 o'clock. And it wasn't until that problem got all solved and I was able to be in a place of refuge that my adrenaline came down. And that was when my body on day one said, okay, I'm kind of hungry. And then as I had to drive around a little bit to get my keys to the tow guy and check on my bike, make sure no one stole it. So I was in the car for about 2 hours that night as well. And driving around, I kept seeing these fast food restaurants. And I caught myself starting to dream about the food, but I would quickly, like, because I am a pretty regimented, strict person, like if I tell myself I'm not going to do something, I'm not going to do it. So I would see the food and tell myself, I'm not going to eat that, so I'm just going to think about something else. And it was really easy to just, oh, we're not going to go there. So the first night, I did get kind of hungry, around dinner time after all that adrenaline wore out, but it was cool. And I knew that I wasn't going to eat for another day. And I slept okay. I was doing this fast with someone else and they had a hard time sleeping that first night. So that's a thing. And then the second day, I was home all day. I had nothing to do. And that day was harder. Day 2 was a little bit more difficult. I was a little bit more sleepy. I was a little bit more groggy. I met someone that day. I'm pet sitting, and so I met a new pet owner, and I talked with her for an hour, and I was great. I came home. I did a sound bed session, so I have this like vibrating sound bed that I meditate on, and I did that, and sometimes it makes me really sleepy, but this time it made me really sleepy. And so I like tried to lay down for a nap after that, and that wasn't happening. But the person that I'm doing this fast with was having just a terrible day, and it was multiple reasons. It wasn't the fast, it's a bad day for them, and it's a lot of people around them were having a bad day, and it was the whole thing. So our plan was to break the fast this morning with a fruit smoothie, but due to the situation that was going on, I said, how about we just pat ourselves on the back for doing 46 hours, because we probably made this decision around 6 p.m. So how about we just pat ourselves on the back for doing a 46-hour fast, we make fruit smoothies, and then we go get dinner. And it felt really nice. The fruit smoothie felt really nice. It was literally just all frozen fruit. Drank that, and then we got Chipotle. Like, if you're gonna eat fast food, if you're gonna eat out, I feel like Chipotle is the best. So that's how we broke the fast. I did not have a bowel movement the whole time I was fasting. I was kind of waiting to see what would come out, what my body would push out. But this morning was cleared. I cleared out this morning, and it felt really good. It felt really healthy. It felt like a cleanse in itself. So would I do it again? I think the next time we're going to try something slightly different. I would like to keep this up as a full moon practice, because the full moon is here to help you purge your stuff. So the next time, I believe we're going to try smoothies in the morning with just fruit and oat milk, and then juice for the rest of the day. So do fruit and veggie juices and see how that goes. So all in all, would I do a water fast again? Yes. I'm just curious to see what it would be like with juice. So let me know what kind of questions you have, what kind of opinions you have. I don't know. Ask me why I did it. Just ask me questions. I love answering questions.